Hey everyone, welcome back. So, I am talking about crystals to help with anxiety. So, I have 3 crystals for you guys today to kind of help with anxiety, help release some of that mental stress. And of course, it's not a substitute for a medical professional's care. If you guys are really struggling with this subject, please do seek out help. Our crystal allies are very, very helpful in pairing to help us through things, but they're not always going to be the cure all. So sometimes we need multiple things to help us out, and there's no shame in that. It's just allowing whatever is going to work for you to get you back into balance and helping you feel better. So, the great thing about these crystals, you guys, is that they're also going to be super beneficial to help with the sleep crystals in the previous video I put out. So, if you have not seen that, go check it out. And then one more thing before I get into the crystals is I have done a channeling on changing the energy of anxiety and worry. So these are things that we all deal with, and I asked my guides, how do we work through this energy? Because a lot of us deal with these things. Being human can be crazy. There can be so many things. And so on my website, greenlightmessages.com, I have a channeling for that. I will leave a link in the description below. Please do go read it. It is very helpful. And without further ado, let's get into the crystals. Everyone's favorite thing. It's probably why you're here. Crystals are one of my favorite things. They're some of the greatest things in the world, in my opinion. So first off, you guys, I want to talk to you about apophyllite. So this is an apophyllite with pink stilbite. And the pink stilbite's great for, the heart chakra and love energy. But the apophyllite is great, you guys, because it helps release stress and anxiety from your mind and your body. It kind of helps clear out the psychic debris that we pick up. And it's great for rebalancing the aura, which, our auras are constantly changing. We're taking energy in, we're letting energy out. There's a lot going on. Our aura can speak so much about what we're going through. And so the apophyllite, you guys, is great for rebalancing the aura. And then next, I want to talk to you guys about kunzite. So this isn't the highest quality of kunzite. It kind of looks like a if you were to mix like a quartz and a selenite, it's kind of what it looks like. It grows in slivers. But this is a fantastic crystal, you guys, for opening up communication between your mind and your heart. Sometimes we get anxiety or, we have a hard time really communicating what's going on because we don't know necessarily how to communicate what's going on in our minds and in our hearts. And then having that channel open together really helps us express ourselves more. So I have found that this really helps open the communication with that. And it's very, very calming as well. So you can get these in some different colors. I think there's like lilac and there's the hedonite. Hedonite, is that how you say it? The green kyanite. So different colors, they're helpful with different things, but the regular, just kunzite in general, is very, very helpful for opening the communication line between the heart and the mind so that, some of the things that can give us anxiety that we're struggling with can kind of have a more clear communication. We can get a clearer perspective of those things. And then last but not least is lepidolite, you guys. So it's kind of a purple glittery crystal, and the reason lepidolite is in here is because there's actually lithium in its makeup and its structure, and lithium has been used in many anti-anxiety and antidepressive meds. So the great thing about this is it helps calm super anxious emotions. So if you feel like you're having a really hard time expressing something that you're really passionate about, like something that makes you super upset and you start crying, or super angry and you're trying not to get angry about it, lepidolite is a great crystal to help you communicate that in a more calm way. So I'm not sure like the price of all of these, you guys. I know with kunzite there's a lot of people that make jewelry out of it, and lepidolite seems pretty readily available. The great thing about lepidolite as well is that it's a good like third eye and crown chakra crystal, so it can really help you kind of get a clearer perspective, use some more foresight with things. But one of the big things to think about when it comes to anxiety is, what is causing that anxiety? Is it really important, like in the moment as well? So allowing the communication with the kunzite between the heart and the mind, and the structure of the lithium inside. Don't eat it. I mean, I'm sure that's obvious. I wouldn't put any of these like in water or anything like that. I wouldn't want them to leach out into my water, but I think that this combination of the three are very, very helpful. You can use a grid and sit with it to help you release that anxiety and kind of help give you a more stronger sense of like communication within yourself, communication with other people, and releasing that anxiety. So you guys can let me know what you have found helpful for anxiety. These are crystals that I use, and again, they also will work really, really well with these sleep crystals, because sometimes we can't get to sleep at night because we have anxiety thinking about all these things. So they can kind of sometimes go hand in hand, right? So thank you all so much for being here. I love you guys. I am so grateful for you. And again, I'll talk to you soon.